egos are all seekers. You're all seekers, you see. You're still looking for a universe to believe in. Science has relinquished the old astrologically based myths of religion and of cosmological description, but it's looking for a better one, a better cosmological myth. And when it gets to be more or less agreed to by everybody, it will become the basis of religion, a kind of religion, a new astronomically based religion, you could say, perhaps, which is simply a different systematic description of the same thing, a cosmological ideal, or conceived cosmos. That's the basis for certain rules and presumptions and so on. It already is that, in fact. So science is a new mode of religiosity. And it's based on the same attitudes that informed ancient religion. They were essentially cosmologically based and associated with astrological myths. And the religions of the world now are essentially the modern representatives of ancient astrologically based, ancient cosmologically based religions based on astrological myths, views of the heavens. Well, that became upset by new kinds of analytical knowledge at some point, 500 years ago or so, and so the old order disintegrated, for many anyway. But it's about looking for a new mythology based on cosmology. It's a search in the same mode fundamentally. Still looking up in the sky and looking for a universe to believe in, or something to believe about it that you can count on. But all such pursuits are bound to a fundamental limitation, point of view. The myth of this room, the myth of space. You don't see the room as it is, you see the room from point of view. The room is as it seems to you then from your position in space or space-time. And you describe everything on that basis. The point of view of human beings is abstracted, the collective of human beings are abstracted into a knowledge form called science, but it's as if one eye is speaking in the form of this knowledge, and it is looking out from the point of view of Earth location and so on, or whatever observer location is projected from Earth, like a space telescope or robotic spaceship or whatever. But all you're going to be looking for is some way to conceive of reality from the point of view perspective. And all of your technology and all your attempts to describe will be limited to that, as long as you take up the observer position to get knowledge. You can extend that observer position by robots and scientific machines, you see, but nonetheless it's still taking up the observer position in varying forms to get knowledge. And it's never being in the position of totality. Every point of view is associated with apparent location and mass and so forth, but it's an illusion of reality. You can't see the room as it is from any position in it. You have to understand what the room is about, always already. to understand it properly, this cosmological point of view, this observer point of view, must be understood. So there is a subjective error being made. This is my teaching to you. See, there is a subjective error. There's not really something out there to be found. There's no object to be achieved, no goal. Reality is always already the case. God is not the maker out there, the maker of this. You see, if the word is to be used, that mustn't be understood in the self-conditioned sense, source-conditioned sense. Always already the case. That which is always already the case is realized only in the inherent transcending of this subjective error, not the achievement of some objective goal.